Hello everyone, Dylan here with another LEGO Animal Crossing review for summer 2025, and this one's on Blather's Museum Collection, of course. So on the front of the box here, we have the LEGO Animal Crossing logo and the yellow leaf border like we see on all the sets, and official Nintendo licensed product, of course, choking hazard, and large picture of the set and everything there is. And also, recommended ages is 7 up, set number 77056, 543 pieces. And now on the back side of the box, you have another view of the set and says customizable, like all Animal Crossing sets, and also other alternate shots of the set and logos again. And it's down to the manual, of which this odd CGI rendering that they've been doing for quite some time, and the transition from plastic bags to paper bags, ad for the Builder app, and then how to win on the online survey, then the pieces that come with the set, of course. And then advertisement of all the sets of this year, of course. And then large picture of all the sets together. And then the last building steps of it. Now, first of which are the minifigs included with this set. First of which is the owl blathers with quite good torso printing, and then slight arm printing as well. Obviously, although could have worked out with chicken soup man arms like there was with some others, but whatever. But in the headpiece, which same as from the other owl minifig that was also released in this year, but now rolled in red in different print, or in brown, and also with some unique prints just to it, and looks really good. And of course, having the mid legs, and then also slight footprinting as well. And then also we have Lily, which is obviously a frog character, but has the headpiece, which is sculpted and printed really well for how it is, and also do have the some nice torso printing as well, and also the armpits and also the short legs in teal. Nice to see and nice to get in that color. And the back side, some slight back torso printing on Lily, but Blathers, just the tail piece kind of molded on, or just printed on. Although it would have been better if it was an actual molded piece, but whatever. And of course, probably for the price point or whatever. And of course, like we see on most Animal Crossing's minifigs, and also both which have a accessory hole on the backs of both heads, like most Animal Crossing minifigs do. But yeah, and that is it there. Now, first up for the builds is this little one little ground section, which has just a few large plates on there, like one of which has in blue, and also a fish piece in orange, like we saw in the captain's set last year, and also one of which that has a city spider piece on there, and then also this tree build that's also the same that came in on a few other sets last year as well, but also with the ball joint pieces in orange to be oranges then. And top part also obviously can open up and can store whatever in there. And on top is this little butterfly piece that also came in a few sets as well. And then this larger section, which is on these couple of special plates and one regular plate. And also do have a couple leaf pieces in dark green there. And then also got this little snail slug piece as well, which also came in the Goldie's Cozy House set of this wave, and then also in this. However, this one plate on here can lift right up, and then does have the stump kind of tile piece on there, like in a few other sets, and then also this snail shell print piece on there as well. Then in there is just a dark brown jagged slope, and also this white animal tail horn piece, which is for another build of the set, which I'll show in a bit. And then lastly is this one random box of brick that on here with a few clips that there are, and holding a fishing pole and net, shovel, and magnifying glass. And then nothing much from the back side of it, but yeah. And that was it with this ground section. And on to this one section, which is just a kind of mini build that is of a Triceratops dinosaur build skeleton. That is kind of like the one we saw in one Lego Ideas set. To have two of these like large plates around on there, and then also the stem flower pieces in both orangey yellow and orange, and also this like display platform with clear panels on the sides holding the Triceratops skeleton on it. And then as for the Triceratops skeleton here, as this front part, which is quite good for representing it, like does have a couple of horn pieces and this odd piece for another horn, and also a clamshell piece to be the back frill part of it. Nice to see there. And then also do have this one tile piece that does have a little owl on it, and then also a few lines that's supposed to be running. But there's a lot of this piece in this set here, and have Exoforce droid or Exoforce robot arms, obviously being used for the legs of it, and then also a few random pieces like these car rim pieces acting as like extra ribs and all, and then top part like the extra spinal parts of it, and then backside, which is this extra bit on a clip. And remember, this piece from earlier can like attach it onto there and makes a complete skeleton of it, so it has a full tail on there. Yeah, and that's about it with that section. And now onto the Blather's main museum itself, which, as you can see, a quite large and very neat looking one. And also, like, first part of it is this little fountain like build. This little fountain here, which a bunch of the macaroni bricks around, and it's all resting on this one large plate there, and then also a dish piece like it's pouring water there, and then a lined column as well. And then onto this upper section, which is the front door kind of section, with a lot more of those pieces acting like rigid columns around it. And then also on both sides are these light pink and dark pink flower pieces on ferns, and then on there. And then also had this long banner piece in red, which I think would be quite nice and useful for mocking, and also, it would like advertise, since most museums would have these around advertising things on it, but in this case, nothing at all for that. Since obviously it's in Animal Crossing, it could be whatever. And then also do have these couple of little assemblies that are with the yellow, clear yellow plates are representing lights or spotlights there. And then as for this top kind of part of it, is a little balcony kind of part, and then a rounded plate that has a like little owl logo on it. Obviously represent that it's owned by Blathers, and also this roof assembly, which is also well fitting to some Animal Crossing buildings. So where mostly a couple plates and also a few tile pieces around it, but tile pieces in teal / turquoise. Nice to get in that color. But yeah. then on to the back side of it, which is the only mount interior for it. Which, if I zoom in here, like on this side of it, which does have one of those tooth plates and a Power Miners crystal piece, but in dark red. Nice to get there. And also some more of those tile pieces, obviously to be plaques with that show the facts and all. And then also do have a little tile piece that shows like flowers on lily pads there. And on one side of it is pretty much just a like little coffee making section, and also a little slot with a coffee mug there. And then also further down is a random teal 1x1 teal brick with a plant part sticking out to it, obviously to be like a little a random plant around it. And then also got this one random little aquarium display section, which which has a couple large panel pieces in trans blue, but then a few more are in clear for that. And of course, you can like take this off, and then also you have this little reflex section. You have the fish piece again, but in bright blue, and this large coral piece in dark pink, and a crab piece in yellowish orange. Nice to get there. And then also a couple of those leaf stem pieces in lime and dark green, and can like swivel around, obviously. But although the fish part gets kind of hindered by that, and also knows like a couple of tan slopes, obviously to be more sand there, and then also a couple of tiles and jumpers on there, which is where you can fit the panel assembly onto. And then other section, which has a little display case with some things in it, with a frog piece in lime green and scorpion piece in dark red. And then in front is this little fountain-like assembly, which made a few dish pieces, and then also a few random flower pieces in green, and then also a butterfly piece with some blue printing as well. So the end can swivel around for some reason. And then also, interesting thing with this whole set is that these little sections here can kind of swivel like that, and also got like big large windows kind of out there. And then also, although kind of vacant, like without a roof there, and then although you can also have them like this, and as it shows on the box cover, have the dinosaur skeleton kind of placed in the middle there. So, and obviously give a full museum look to it, but despite having some like random grass around in kind of randomly. But yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay then. So for my overall verdict, I think this is a quite good set for how it is. All they do get 2 exclusive minifigs, obviously like most of the Animal Crossing sets, and of course, great to have Blather's first time in a set, obviously, and of course, nice to have a set that is of a museum for that, unlike the Natural History Museum in the modular building sets. And of course, well, obviously great to have that, but in a small form and part of a licensed theme. And honestly, nice to have a small assembly of a little dinosaur skeleton, like in One Idea set and Jurassic World set. And well, despite that, but also this set also works out as a good parts pack with a lot of tan and turquoise and white and large panels and large plates. Although a lot of tan kind of feels like the Hogwarts sets of Harry Potter, then really it's nice to have that other than in Harry Potter sets. And also nice having a bunch of a few tile pieces in teal, and kind of matching with that of the Lily minifig as well. And and also quite nice that there was a hidden feature of it, which is like in some of the earlier sets, but just a little bit bigger in the one of the grassy sections of it. And as for the price point of it, like $50-$60, which kind of quite good for how it is. Like obviously you get a few assemblies and also 2 exclusive minifigs again. And yeah. And what else to say? Not much, but yeah. And even though the tree build may be one that we have seen before in several other sets, but at least uh, nice to have a couple extra ones as well. But yeah. And if you're looking to get this set for your Animal Crossing set collection, well, definitely pick it up. And if you are looking to get a Blathers and Lily to add in to uh, your Animal Crossing layouts and everything, then definitely pick this up. And that's about it with this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.